So let's hop into the Google Slides first of all. After I've finished these slides, I'll answer any questions which you may have put on the comment box. Okay, so these are not in any order. These are just some ongoing optimization tips which you need to put into practice and put in your workflow. So the first one which I'm going to talk about is the display path, which causes a fair amount of confusion as to what you need to put in. So it could be your www.yourwebsite.com/. Try and put a keyword in there. So you've got two, path 1 and path 2. Each one of them takes up to 15 characters. Now you don't need to have that same URL on your website or where you are driving the traffic to. So your landing page URL could be yourwebsite.com, but on the display path it should have and ought to have your keywords in that, because it's going to make the ad even more relevant to someone when they have searched for a specific keyword and they see that keyword in the headline, in the description, in the path URL, and so on. So you want to put the keywords in path 1 and path 2. And this is just a simple thing which obviously is for free. It doesn't cost you anything additional, but a lot of people don't use it. So let's talk a little bit about the ads. Capitalize each letter. So just like over here, I've got the A, B, and P as capitalized. So if you had this in your ad, you write each and every word with a capital letter. Don't capitalize the whole word, because Google is going to disapprove the ad. So first character can be capitalized, no problem. It just makes the ad a lot more, I wouldn't say bigger, but it catches the eye a bit more. That is what Google's best practice is. One of them is to capitalize all words in your ad. So you've got to make sure that you've done that. And as soon as I look at the ad, and if it has got capital letters all the way through, I know that it has been written by someone who knows a thing or two about Google Ads. But when I see that they are not capitalized, then I know I can take on that advertiser without any problems and beat them in the ad rank. Put in a call to action. And what I tend to do is most of the time either put it in the headline 2 or headline 3. Or if I've got multiple, not if, I do have multiple ads in each ad group, I'll sometimes put the call to action in headline 2 and sometimes in headline 3, and then see which one is working and which one isn't. Because quite often Google will not show the headline 3. So you want to put that call to action straight up. So if the headline 1, make sure you have the seed keyword. Headline 2, call to action. You want them to download, buy, book a free consultation, or whatever it may be. Then the description, you start off with your unique selling proposition or the USP. What's in it for the customer and not about you. So you try and talk about the benefits and the features of how it can help, how your service or product can help someone with the problem, and you want to convey that message that you are the solution to their problem, and that's how you are likely to get the click and hopefully the conversion. If you do offer something for free consultation, free visit, free delivery, and things like that, put the word free in it, because that's the best, I would say, clickable word, or the best word for any ad is the word free, because it will straight away attract your audience with the word free. Everybody likes a freebie. This is where I also have a fair amount of debate, arguments, discussions with other customers, colleagues, and other guys who are running Google Ads, that, oh, should you or should you not put price on the ad? Because what a lot of people say, well, let them come to my website, have a read through of my landing page and what we want to offer, and then we talk about pricing, which is fair enough. You don't want to be selling on price for sure. However, if somebody cannot afford you, then what's the point of them clicking on your ad and coming through to your website and then bouncing off? But eventually you will have to talk price. Nobody wants to talk about the pricing, but you will have to sooner or later talk about the pricing with the client. So my humble opinion is put it up. From it, you could be, it doesn't need to be an exact price. You might have a different plans, different offers, and lots of different variables in your offer which will dictate the price. So you could put up a price which says from. So that way you don't waste the click. Ad extensions is such an easy win, is such a low-hanging fruit where you want to make your ad as big as possible on Google. So the real estate on Google at the top, if you got a bigger ad, you're going to pretty much take up a lot of the space compared to your competitors. And just by having the simple extensions like call extension, call out extensions, again, you are giving call out extensions like anything which you want to shout out. So even if you have these free delivery or open 7 days a week in the ad, put it back again. It doesn't mean that, you put it up in the ad, you can't use it again, but use it in a different wording or different way, but put that message back again. You are reinforcing that message in the call out extension. Location extension, I would highly recommend that you set up your Google My Business page if you haven't, and link it to your Google Ads account. And then Google will show your ads, especially the smart campaigns you can run using the location extension, because Google will show the ads to people who are near your location. And you don't need to keep on tweaking or changing these extensions. Once they are set up, it's pretty much running all the time.